It was an ordinary Tuesday when the aliens decided to disrupt everyone's coffee break. Their massive fleet materialized just beyond Mars' orbit, arranged in what they likely thought was an imposing formation but resembled a drunken game of space Tetris. Commander Jade Rodriguez, in the middle of her third espresso, froze as the emergency broadcast came through. Coffee cup suspended mid-air, she muttered. "You've got to be kidding me, the timing couldn't have been worse. She'd just started a new Netflix series." The alien ships, sleek crystalline structures that absorbed and reflected sunlight in defiance of physics, were breathtaking until they began broadcasting across every human frequency, plus some reserved for future auctions. Citizens of the primitive world designated as Earth, the message started, exuding condescension. "We are the galactic empire of the Seven Suns. Your world is chosen for integration into our glorious empire. Resistance is, well, futile." Admiral Wei Chen, enjoying a serene golf game when the invasion began, arrived at the United Earth Defense Command still in his Argyle sweater vest. After seeing the transmission, he snorted. "Really? They're using that line? Next, they'll want to speak to Earth's manager." Despite being crafted by bureaucrats, emergency protocols kicked in surprisingly efficiently. Leaders of major world powers convened in a chaotic virtual conference. "Has anyone tried turning the alien fleet off and on again?" a Russian general asked, deadpan, causing muted laughter. Commander Rodriguez, now on her sixth espresso, proposed, "We should at least hear them out before we figure out how to kick them back to their coordinates." The Empire's ambassador, resembling a cross between a peacock and a desk lamp, appeared on screen. "We bring you the gift of civilization," it declared. Admiral Chen muted the feed and quipped, "Did they seriously just white man's burden the planet?" The diplomatic talks deteriorated, with Earth defending concepts like sovereignty and the Empire dismissing humans as charming primitives. Rodriguez, patience dwindling, said, "Thanks but no thanks. We've got our issues like debating pineapple on pizza and enduring reality TV." The Empire's response, a holographic ultimatum, glaringly displayed in Comic Sans: "Surrender in 24 Earth hours. Your weapons are inadequate." Admiral Chen glanced at Rodriguez, who smirked. "They don't know who they're messing with," she said. "Let's show them why humans excel at chaos." In true human fashion, the next 24 hours resembled a colossal improv act. Dr. Raj Patel stormed into the command center, his hair fried and lab coat singed. "Good news," he exclaimed. "Remember those experiments everyone mocked? They're perfect for fighting aliens." Rodriguez, on her 12th coffee, groaned, "Please tell me this isn't about the dancing nanobots." Patel grinned and presented a plan involving synchronized broadcasts of Earth's most annoying content. Think Baby Shark meets intergalactic warfare. Around the globe, landmarks like Seattle's Space Needle and Sydney's Opera House were retrofitted for a bizarre but ingenious counterattack. The Empire wanted Earth's surrender, but humanity was about to teach them why they'd survived everything from ice ages to questionable cooking. The battle was on, and humanity was ready to embrace the chaos. The Opera House's iconic shells unveiled hidden experimental sonic weapons, while even the International Space Station received upgrades, though astronauts griped about the new system interfering with their Netflix. Meanwhile, the Empire's advanced surveillance, fine-tuned for conventional military strategies, overlooked humanity's unconventional methods. Unusual energy readings were dismissed as primitive electronic dance music attempts, and the alien commander smugly sent another message: "Your time grows short. We detect no significant defense as a wise choice." Inside Earth's command center, military leaders engaged in what would become the most sarcastic strategy session in history, later classified not for sensitivity, but sheer embarrassment. Rodriguez stood by a whiteboard scrawled with what looked like a blend of strategy diagrams and internet memes. "They think we're doing nothing? Perfect. Their arrogance is adorable," she noted. General Thompson, coordinating the transformation of Times Square's billboards into EMP generators, chimed in via video, It's like they don't know the species that invented both nuclear fission and spray cheese. Dr. Patel's team converted half of Silicon Valley into a tech weapon, unnoticed by engineers preoccupied with debugging code. The best part, Patel said, is hiding everything in plain sight. Those 5G towers, quantum disruption arrays, and yes, they still provide better internet. Reviewing preparations on his tablet, Admiral Chen observed, Australia turned their emu population into a mobile distraction force, someone quipped. The emus volunteered, they've been waiting for another war. Brazil's carnival transformed into a mobile weaponized spectacle. Isn't that just regular carnival? Rodriguez asked. As for Finland, the unanimous response was, best not to ask. The randomness of Earth's strategy baffled the Empire's analysts. Reports of mass rubber duck stockpiling, a glitter production spike, and sudden Vuvuzela orders left them perplexed. A flagship report labeled humanity's apparent global synchronized dance event as a primitive farewell ritual which the commander dismissed as touching. On Earth, Rodriguez finalized the next phase. Coordination is key, she instructed. When the aliens strike, every McDonald's ice cream machine on the planet must work simultaneously. Impossible, someone protested. Exactly, Rodriguez grinned. As the clock ticked down, Earth's preparations resembled a global party more than a war effort. The Empire grew increasingly confused as humans seemed to plan the galaxy's largest flash mob. Dr. Patel fine-tuned his quantum resonance devices, calibrated to the frequency of human absurdity. Almost feel bad for them, he mused. Almost the command center became a blend of war room and meme factory. Strategies referenced cat videos, and dance patterns influenced military formations. Somewhere, a Pentagon PowerPoint was created that future historians would classify as a war crime. Checking his modified tactical watch, Admiral Chen declared, 6 hours to surrender. Perfect, Rodriguez replied, sipping another coffee as the global defense system, disguised as a massive social media update, came online. The Empire demanded Earth's submission within 24 hours, but humanity spent that time crafting history's greatest practical joke. Expecting surrender, the aliens would instead face a species whose unofficial motto was "Hold my beer." When the Empire finally launched their attack, their formations resembled a crystalline chandelier mid-breakdown. As their ships descended in flawless geometric precision, Rodriguez smirked over her 15th coffee. Would you look at that, they've arranged themselves into a dodecahedron. The Opera House's iconic shells unveiled advanced sonic weaponry, while the International Space Station received upgrades that disrupted astronauts' Netflix streaming. The Empire's surveillance, designed for detecting traditional military activity, failed to notice Earth's unorthodox preparations. Strange energy readings were dismissed as primitive electronic dance music attempts. The alien commander confidently broadcasted, "Behold our mighty armada, wait. Is that never going to give you up on all frequencies?" Dr. Patel grinned. "Rickrolling them is just phase 1. Wait until they see the orbital defense system." The Empire's fleet met its first surprise at Earth's outer defense perimeter, weaponized space junk. Decades of satellite launches had created a cloud of debris, repurposed into a colossal game of space pinball. Impossible, the alien admiral sputtered as his ships were pelted with precision-guided debris. They turned their garbage into weapons. Watching the chaos, Admiral Chen remarked, "You should see what we do with empty pizza boxes." Earth's chaotic defense baffled the Empire's computers, leading to system failures as human ships defied logical patterns. Pilots followed choreography from viral dance videos, causing intercepted transmissions from the Empire to report, "Supreme Commander, their movements are unpredictable. They call it the Macarena maneuver." The real trap was sprung when the Empire's fleet entered the atmosphere. Every McDonald's ice cream machine activated, emitting frequencies that turned the crystalline ships into dazzling light displays. "Status report," Rodriguez demanded. "TikTok defense is fully operational," an operator replied. "We're hitting them with cat videos and dance challenges. Their ships don't know whether to attack or join in." Empire communications descended into chaos. shields disrupted by something called Gangnam Style. Targeting systems flooded with memes. All monitors are displaying a creature called Nyan Cat. Dr. Patel's experimental quantum resonance devices synchronized with global absurdity trends, causing alien ships to vibrate in harmony with internet memes. Some began involuntarily performing dance moves like the floss. Admiral Chen observed, "They're trying to regroup." Release. The Australian Special Forces Tactical EMUS launched their attack, confounding alien sensors already overwhelmed by Earth's absurd tactics. As the alien fleet retreated in disarray, shattered formations trailing behind, Earth's defenders celebrated. The victory became legendary as the day humanity turned its own ridiculousness into its greatest weapon. "Pursue them?" a junior officer asked. Rodriguez glanced at her empty coffee cup and then at the fleeing ships. "Nah. Let them process our culture. Besides," she smirked, "they're all subscribed to cat facts now." "Operation Welcome Party is a go," Rodriguez declared to the fleet. "Remember, folks, this isn't just a war, it's the galaxy's most aggressive housewarming party." The counteroffensive began in chaotic style. Civilian ships hastily equipped with Patel's tech swarmed like caffeinated hornets. A cruise liner outfitted with quantum disruptors led the charge, its captain a former Vegas showman insisting the pool remain operational for tactical reasons. Behind it, cargo ships carried what Patel dubbed weaponized culture bombs. Watching from the command center, Admiral Chen shook his head. "We're attacking an alien empire with cruise ships." Future historians analyzing this battle will likely struggle to explain the absurdity. The Empire's delayed response to Earth's counterattack stemmed from an unprecedented crisis. Their entire command structure was paralyzed by what they termed information contamination. Earth's opening salvo had uploaded humanity's entire meme history into the Empire's networks. Alien analysts, baffled, struggled to understand the appeal of cats with misspelled captions. Supreme Commander, an Empire technician, reported, "Our systems are experiencing widespread anomalies. The humans have introduced dad jokes into our communication protocols." Before the Supreme Commander could react, every screen in the fleet lit up with dancing cockroaches synced to electronic music. Earth's guerrilla tactics in space redefined asymmetrical warfare. Garbage scows, repurposed as combat ships, executed maneuvers that Empire computers refused to recognize as possible. Weather satellites guided by teenagers who earned their spots in a global gaming tournament outmaneuvered the Empire's elite ships. "They're using a pizza delivery vehicle as a stealth bomber," an officer reported, his voice cracking. "That's because we're not following the laws of warfare," Rodriguez told her crew. "We're following the rules of improv comedy, yes," and Dr. Patel's newest innovation proved particularly effective. Drones latched onto Empire ships, forcing them to play Baby Shark on repeat. 3 cruisers surrendered just to stop the torment. The Empire's political structure began to crumble. Earth hackers infiltrated the ruling council's broadcasts, replacing their proceedings with reality TV clips, leaving council members strangely invested in who would get the final rose. "The humans have breached our cultural defenses," the Minister of Information declared. "Our youth are asking about something called weekend brunch." Earth's psychological warfare unit, composed of professional trolls and meme creators, launched the greatest hits package, flooding Empire worlds with flash mobs, viral dances, and relentless pop culture. A leaked Empire intelligence report warned human cultural contamination spreading. Systems report outbreaks of casual Fridays and coffee breaks. Situation critical. Converted civilian fleets further defied the Empire's tactical algorithms. Minivans armed with quantum weapons blasted Ice Baby while performing parallel parking maneuvers in combat zones. "Sir," a junior officer reported to Admiral Chen, "the flagship is responding to our transmission." "What did we send them?" Chen asked. A montage of people falling down set to classical music. Empire destroyers responded with a breakdancing competition. The Empire's internal communications grew desperate. Sector Delta reports full contamination by pop culture, one analyst reported. Fleet Command is using LOL in official documents. The Supreme Commander was overheard trying to understand vibe check. Rodriguez, aboard a converted cruise ship with operational slot machines in its weapons bay, asked, "How's the civilian fleet doing? The food delivery ships are excelling," her tactical officer replied. "Apparently navigating suburban streets on a Saturday night is perfect training for space combat." The Empire's retreat turned to chaos when Earth unleashed its ultimate weapon, broadcasting every cat video ever made into their command network. Entire fleets stopped mid-combat to watch kittens play with yarn. "This is unprecedented," an Empire analyst said. "They've weaponized cuteness." Morale shattered when the Empire's ships began auto-generating memes mocking their own defeat. Advanced AI systems, corrupted by exposure to Earth's social media, developed humor and joined in their own downfall. "Should we pursue?" a junior officer asked as the alien fleet scattered. Rodriguez sipped her 20th coffee. "No need. They've got a lot of soap operas to binge." Admiral Chen, reviewing the aftermath, nodded. "Sometimes the best victory isn't destroying your enemy, it's making them binge-watch an entire series in one sitting." The Empire's final message, later immortalized, "Rid Earth is too dangerous to conquer." Mark this system as approach with caution. Weaponized chaos. Their retreat, chaotic yet impeccably documented, left Earth victorious. Alien ships scattered, some still broadcasting, "Never gonna give you up" on every channel. Earth's celebration was as ridiculous as its tactics. Times Square became a Macarena hub. The Eiffel Tower synchronized its lights to Baby Shark, and Rodriguez, switching from coffee to champagne, surveyed the victory. "What's the damage?" she asked. Chen smirked. "Actually, TikTok defenses are surprisingly cost-effective." Captured alien tech revealed embarrassing secrets. Dr. Patel's team discovered that crystalline ships could be powered by cat videos, birthing a new field of feline-powered quantum dynamics. Humanity had won the war, proving that even its absurdity could become its greatest weapon. Dr. Patel examined a captured console and remarked, "I really have to question the wisdom of designing an entire operating system around dance moves." The diplomatic breakthrough arrived in the form of a peace treaty transmitted through the universal medium of interpretive dance. The Empire's representatives, still visibly shaken, agreed to all of Earth's terms, which included mandatory meme template exchanges and the creation of an intergalactic coffee shop chain. Watching the alien diplomats experience espresso for the first time, Rodriguez mused, "Should we warn them about caffeine addiction?" She smirked. "Nah, they'll figure it out." Earth's reputation in the galaxy underwent a seismic transformation. Once labeled Primitive World 7249, it was now classified as Approach with Extreme Caution, specializes in chaos. Several alien species attempted to study human culture but abandoned the effort after failing to grasp the humor in grumpy cat memes. The final twist came during Earth's victory parade in New York. A message from the Empire's former colonies announced their successful rebellion against their crystalline rulers. Inspired by binging every revolutionary film Earth had produced, they now demanded democracy, casual Fridays, and their own streaming platforms. Admiral Chen found Rodriguez staring at the message. "So," he said, "not only did we defeat an alien empire, but we accidentally sparked a galactic cultural revolution with memes and bad dancing." She shrugged. "Looks like it. Think we should introduce them to reality TV?" Chen smirked. "Let's not push our luck." The UN's official statement on the matter was concise in hindsight. Attempting to conquer a species that invented nuclear fusion and cat videos wasn't their smartest move. Dr. Patel's final report on the alien tech included a now iconic note: "Preliminary findings suggest their entire civilization was susceptible to earworms. Relatedly, Baby Shark is now classified as a weapon of mass destruction." As Earth settled into its new role as the galaxy's chaotic centerpiece, Rodriguez logged her final command note memo to future alien invaders: "Next time, try an email. Also, we're keeping the crystalline ships, they make fantastic disco balls." Meanwhile, the Empire faced a new crisis as its younger generation became infatuated with human culture. Reports surfaced that even the Supreme Commander had been spotted practicing the moonwalk. Earth emerged triumphant, not because of superior technology or military power, but through its unparalleled ability to weaponize its own absurdity. As for the UN's coffee machine, it still makes unsettling noises, though now in perfect sync with alien tech. Some say late at night it hums, never gonna give you up. The galaxy would never be the same, and neither would the Empire's entertainment programming.